Hi, Isaac. I'm going to read a few more pages. Are you ready? Okay. Claudia laughed then. We all did. And we began enjoying our lunch. I asked Claudia what she would like to do while Jamie and I played cards. She said that she would like to just watch us and think. Think about what? About how we're going to get back home. Call up your family, I suggested. They'll come for you. Oh, it's so hard to explain over the phone. It will cause so much commotion. I was astounded. You still don't think you've caused any commotion so far? I haven't really thought about it very hard. I've been so busy worrying about Michelangelo and avoiding getting caught. If only you'd tell me if the statue was done by Michelangelo, then I would feel that I could go home again. Why would that make a difference? I asked. It would because you found that running away from home didn't make a real difference? You were still the same Greenwich Claudia, planning and washing and keeping things in order? I guess that's right, Claudia said quietly. Then why did you run away? Claudia's words came slowly. She was forming thoughts into the shape of words for the first time in a long time. I got the idea because I was mad at my parents. That was the idea. Then I started planning it. I thought that I had to think of everything, and I thought of an awful lot. Didn't I, Jamie? She looked over at her brother, and he nodded. I enjoyed the planning. Without anyone knowing that I was doing it, I am very good at planning. And the more plans you made, the more it became like living at home away from home, I interrupted. That's true, she said, but we did enjoy living away from home in a mild kind of way. Notice that Claudia is still being very careful not to reveal to me where she and Jamie stayed. I wasn't ready to push yet. I felt I had to help the child. Don't laugh as you read this, Saxenberg. I do have some charity in me. What part of living away from home did you like best? Jamie answered first. Not having a schedule. Claudia became impatient. But Jamie, we did have a schedule, sort of. The best that I could manage under the circumstances. That wasn't the most fun part of running away. What was the most fun part for you, Claudia? First it was hiding, not being discovered. And after hiding became easy, there was Angel. Somehow, Angel became more important than running away. How did Angel become involved with your running away? I purred. I won't tell you, Claudia answered. I put on my surprised look and asked, why not? Because if I tell you how Angel got involved, it will be like telling you too much. Like telling me where you've been all week? Maybe, she answered coolly. Why don't you want to tell me that? I told you before, that's our secret. Oh, you don't want to lose your bargaining weapon, I crowed. Is that why you're not telling me where you stayed? That's part of the reason, she said. The other part is, I think the other part is that if I tell, then I know for sure that my adventure is over, and I don't want it to be over until I'm sure I've had enough. The adventure is over. Everything gets over, and nothing is ever enough. Except that part you carry with you. It's the same as going on vacation. Some people spend all their time on vacation, taking pictures so that when they get home, they can show their friends evidence that they've had a good time. They don't pause to let the vacation enter inside of them and take that home. Well, I don't really want to tell you where we've been. I know, I answered. Claudia looked at me. Do you know I don't want to tell you, or do you know where we've been? Which do you mean? Both, I told her quietly. I resumed eating my casserole. Claudia looked over at Jamie. Jamie had slipped down in his seat and had thrown his napkin over his face. Claudia jumped up from her seat, grabbed the napkin off Jamie's face. Jamie quickly threw his forearms where the napkin had been. "It slipped, Claude. It slipped out." Jamie's voice was muted since his forearms were protecting his mouth. Jamie, that's all we had. All we had. The only thing we had left." "I just forgot, Claude. It's been so long since I've had a conversation with anyone but you." "You shouldn't have told her. You heard me say to her that was our secret twice. Now everything is lost. How can I get her to tell? You had to go and blab it all, blabbermouth." Jamie looked at me for sympathy. "She does get emotional." "Claudia," I said, "be seated." She obeyed. I continued. "All is not lost. I'm going to make a bargain with you, both of you. First of all, stop referring to me as her. I am Mrs. Basil E. Frankweiler. Then if you give me all the details of your running away, if you tell me everything, I'll give you a ride home. I'll have Sheldon, my chauffeur, drive you home." Claudia nodded. "No. A Rolls-Royce, Claudia, and a chauffeur. That's a very fine offer," I teased. Jamie said, "How about it, Claude? It beats walking." Claudia squinted her eyes and crossed her arms over her chest. "It's not enough. I want to know about Angel." I was glad that I wasn't dealing with a stupid child. I admired her spirit, but more I wanted to help her see the value of her adventure. She still saw it as buying her something, appreciation first, information now. Nevertheless, Claudia was tiptoeing into the grown-up world, and I decided to give her a little shove. "Claudia, James, both of you, come with me." All right, Isaac, I'm going to stop there. We'll read a little bit more tomorrow. I'll see you later, buddy. I love you.